We're making this video because some of you asked us on Facebook or SMS or phone calls or YouTube, a few questions that you guys have, and we thought we'd make this video to answer them. So here we go. So what's the first question?
What the hell is this?
Everyone is asking us, what the hell is this? A work vehicle? What is it? A truck? Is it a camper van? What is it? And the answer is, it is initially was used as a truck by Telstra in remote locations. I'm sorry, we're just here we're not traveling, we're just in Sydney.
Woop Woop.
We're in Sydney somewhere where are we? But anyway, making this video, that's all it is, and we're not traveling. This is a truck, and we have plans to turn this truck into something for traveling. And we're going to answer that question with other questions in the next few minutes. So let's follow up. What's the next one?
What is your history? So what is our history of traveling?
Yeah, you can take that one.
History of traveling.
Yeah. When did we start?
We started 5 years ago, basically just with the van, but we were tenting it. We were in tents.
Yeah, before that, before we used the van, we used the tents. We used to pitch tents, and we had a group of friends. We used to go away all the time. We started with long weekends and extended period of time traveling, 4 or 5 days with them. Pitching tents was good. It was a lot of fun, and don't get me wrong, I still love it. But we started our lifestyle getting busy a bit more. She was working weekends, I was working weekends, and we thought leaving Saturday at 3 p.m, getting to our location and then pitching a tent. I don't know, by the time we get there, maybe 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, was too tedious. It was too hard.
Much work.
It was too hard, yeah. So we decided that since we have the van, we just use the van.
Well, we needed to come up with something that was quicker.
Yeah, a
quick getaway.
Yeah. So instead of putting the shell around us, the shell was there. I mean, remember what was it like?
So yeah, it was very, very simple.
It was very
blow-up
basic.
mattress.
It was a metal shell. There was nothing in there. There was no insulation. There was no wall. Just metal everywhere, metal floor. Throwing in a pop-up mattress or a blow-up mattress. We had a 240 volt bar fridge that we connect to our campsite. And yeah, that was the beginning, really right at the beginning of, we didn't even have an awning. We used to have a tarp that we connect to the top of the car, top of the van. We do it, yeah. That was a way of,
And it worked. It was like, okay,
it was beautiful, it was simple,
yeah, simple, quick, easy, in and out. We could get away for the weekend.
And then we started to realize, okay, the things we bought, kitchen stuff, clothes we packed, grocery bought, is more than we needed. So we started to cut down more and more. The more we did short weekends away, the more we realized what do we need to buy in groceries, what do we need to, what sort of cooking equipment we need, what sort of clothes we're gonna have. We check the weather for the weekend, and we know we're gonna need to pack something heavy or something light. That's how we all started, and then we
liked it.
Yeah,
it
we
was
liked
good.
it.
So
Yeah,
then we just wanted to improve on it.
Mind you, she's coming from a 5-star, hotel,
Princess
Capagel.
Hotel. That's right.
That was her Versace.
So tents was a challenge for me.
Yeah, but it was simple, because simple is nice. It was cool. She loved it. She started to love it, I think. She was there, yeah. And then we started to develop that more and more. And then because we did more traveling, we loved it so much, we decided that we needed to convert this van into a van that's used in a work environment for myself, and we can get away like camper van.
Leisure.
Yeah, that was it. So I designed it. I stayed a few months designing it. We wanted quick conversion between work and pleasure, and then a quick conversion again between when you're traveling or leisure and work. And then when we traveling, we wanted to go from sleeping mode to living mode quickly. So came up with the design. It was really good. We loved it. Every bit of it was literally done to the inches. Everything pleased by the inch. It's amazing. There was a lot of work put into it, and at the same time it all came out exactly how we wanted. Yeah, so we love it. I mean, we've come into this location today to shoot this video, and I was driving the truck and she was driving the van. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I love it. I just love
It's
everything
our baby.
about it. Our baby. Everything about it is just beautiful, you know.
Yeah, compact but
Simple,
spacious.
yeah. Everything
Very
within
good, very
reach. Everything
simple.
is, you know.
That's all you need.
We actually have another video about this this van setup. We just made it today. We shot it today, and you can check it out on our channel as well. That will be you know, something you'd like. And yeah, so now this still very good for us, but we wanted something a little bit better, and that's gonna be the next few questions.
So the next question: style of travel. What kind of travel do we like?
You take that one.
Style of travel. Well, we're a bit all over the place, really. We like all sorts of travel. So we like the coast, we like inland, we do national parks,
Caravan
remote
parks.
areas, campgrounds. We're a bit trippers in that. We like to sort of
Change,
discover.
yeah. Every time we travel, we don't go
Change.
to the same place. We go to something different, something simpler, something more fancier. I mean, but we never travel in 5-star because, you know, I mean, a good example. We went to Queensland, North Queensland, and she told me, you don't remember this, but she told me that she's seen that area, she's been there before in a completely different. What was it? That was, I think, no, it wasn't Noosa. It was one of the places. She just said to me, I've seen this area now completely different with different set of eyes. I mean, she was traveling before, like I said.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
Because I used to do hotels only, so doing this road trips.
That's
This
what
is
you
something
see,
you
yeah.
don't see where you're catching flights and, you know, staying
and
in hotels.
last year we did a Queensland trip, Christmas period, and we did 4 days of it. I think hotel, and we realized we were just leaving the hotel like midday and 1 p.m., 2 p.m. The day is gone already. We're too comfortable sleeping in a bed, which is you know, it doesn't challenge you. So we change. We different. We like adventure. We like nature.
That's
So that's
right.
our style of travel. Okay, what's the next one?
Next one. Okay, this is a very popular question as well.
What is it?
Why the change from the V-dub to this monstrosity?
Okay. Yeah. Well, the VW still doing us good. I will still travel with it because it's just beautiful. It's small. It's compact. We can go anywhere with it. But we wanted this because of future plans of traveling that we will answer later on with the next few questions. The same video, but next few questions. The style of traveling is changing, or not changing, but we're adding more different locations, different destinations.
Longer periods.
Longer period of time, so we need comfort. We need to be standing. We need to be inside. I mean, we need heating internally. We need things like that for 4 seasons. We want to travel in 4 seasons, that sort of thing. So, yeah, just keep watching and you'll find out.
Okay, next one. So why not an RV? This was
that-
the initial question of why not an already set up, ready to go RV?
Yeah, so a lot of people were asking why not an RV. A lot of people, everyone is like, you know, for probably the same amount of effort and money you could have spent
Yes.
it buying an RV, full setup.
Ready to go.
Well, the answer is RV is not going to be visiting places that this thing will do. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, we already did 2 trips with it. We've been to places we couldn't do with this one or a bigger van, regardless. I mean, it doesn't matter what people say. And even if I was to buy, like I was looking at one stage, you know, for vans to convert because I like to design the way I want it to be. I don't like to take someone else's design because in most cases it doesn't suit me. When I was designing this thing, I was looking at other people on YouTube and, you know,
And their setups.
Instagram,
and,
their setup. I didn't agree with any of them because it was claustrophobic and everything was just crushing on you when you're sleeping.
and everything was inside.
And everything was inside. The kitchen was inside. You cook inside, which is not what we want. We want it to be outdoors, so the kitchen comes out. We're cooking outdoors. No oils, no bad smells or odors that will stay in the van. We open all the doors. It's just beautiful, you know. So that design was quick conversion as well between a bed and sleeping mode and a bed and a sitting area inside in like less than a minute. I mean, everyone else was like taking tables. Anyway, without going into too much details, I mean, I don't like to take someone else's design. I like to do my own. Yeah, we were looking around, look for a VW Crafter, Renault, Fiats, the big vans, we're designing some toilets and showers and stuff. And yeah, while I was flicking through it one night, I found this thing and I flicked through it. And a few cars later, I went back. I'm like, hang on a minute. I went back I looked at it, and it is an off-road vehicle that is capable of reaching places that you can't get with possibly RVs or cars, or even some four-wheel drives you can't get into with this place, because of the ground clearance and how powerful it is. So I went back and I looked at it, and then I showed her this.
No, you sent me an SMS with a picture
SMS,
saying, "What do you think of this?"
Yeah, and she was like,
my jaw dropped.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, this is not a motorhome. What is this?
Yeah, and I said, look, just look at the potential. Think about the potential, what we can do in there. So it does about 90%. It has 90% of what we wanted it already. So it's got forward drive capability. It has a cabin. It has insulation. It's top quality built. There's $250,000 worth of equipment there. That you see behind us, solar panels, dual battery system, storage, gas storage. I mean, everything.
The groundwork is done.
Yeah, everything except what? Except the inside.
Well,
right?
the internal. It needs to be made more homier.
And it's exactly what we wanted. We wanted to be exactly. We wanted that to be designed in the inside the way we want it, the way we like it. So. Yeah, so I went back and she looked at it. I printed some pictures, showed it her. She was like, "No." She was like, she wasn't saying no, but she wasn't convinced.
No, but I was I was just surprised because we were planning on just a little bit bigger than the V dump. Just something a little bit bigger to this.
I mean, what I was thinking is if I went for the craft, I think they're 5 meters long, or big one. Either way, and it's very high. I mean, either way, it's going to give us difficulties parking them in shopping centers and things like that. So that was out of the question, regardless. So I'm like, okay, if we go a little bit bigger, longer, everything, we can be literally anywhere we can. Like 90% of terrain in Australia can be visited with this truck. And because we both like traveling, I personally watch YouTube every day, every night, and it's all about travel channels and destinations. And I found a niche market or a niche style of traveling called expedition travel or overland travel, and that is it's big vehicles like this that is fully decked out. They can travel all over Australia by land, and then you ship them out and you travel overseas by land, all different continents, and that for me was my dream. But that dream will cost about 400 to 500,000 American dollars, so it was very expensive, out of the question for us. So that is answer that. I mean, I looked at it. I'm like, yep, potential. Yep, we can change. Yep, we can travel with it like everyone else. Yeah. Okay, so we can answer the next question now. What is that?
Okay, next question is, what are our future plans? This is what brings us to this whole
future plan. Of course, has a big part of the
why
change.
We changed, yes.
Our plan is to take 1 year off.
Hopefully more.
Yeah, hopefully more or less. We don't know yet, but about a year off of our chaotic life, stress, and travel. Like, I mean, we've always been, traveling, enjoying, but every time we're rushing back, every time we get to some destination, we're rushing to do something, to visit something.
Never enough time.
Yeah, we're not enjoying, we're not slowing down.
We're
right?
rushing, that's right.
Yeah,
There's
that's
always a capped limit, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 10 days.
Or 10 days, or 5 days, 1 weekend. So it's always been rush. So we decided we take a year off, we go traveling, and that's how this YouTube channel was born. Because I like to follow people's adventures, and hoping someone else will follow us and enjoy our adventures. Hopefully we'll deliver some good material for you guys. But this style of traveling will be inland, outland, like
coast.
Any place that this thing can be in, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be there any place that this truck will go. And it should be pretty much 90%, 80% of the Australian terrain, yeah. So what's the next one?
The next one and the final one.
The final question, yeah. That's question 7.
So.
Yeah, you want me to say?
You
okay.
say it. You say it.
A lot of people asked about why is it called Woop Woop Adventures, this channel, right? But the answer is it's not whoop whoop, but even though you can use that as whoop whoop, it is actually whoop whoop, the Aussie slang language for middle of nowhere. So we're planning to go in the middle of nowhere. And that's what that term came up. I came up initially with it. I told her, she's like, "Oh yeah, this sounds good. Whoop whoop
This is
adventures."
us. I'm like, this is exactly us.
This is whoop whoop adventures. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying whoop whoop adventures. And she like finally got it, and my sister-in-law finally got it. So that's how the name was born. And yeah, so this is going to be in places that, you know, beautiful places around Australia. I mean, hopefully one day, and part of our future plans as well, that once we finish Australia and we have enough followers, we have a lot of people that watch us, we can ship this truck over to like Asia and travel Asia with it, and you can follow us with it, and then go to Europe and follow us with there if you wanted to, and then go ship it to Africa and so on and so on, in America and Latin, like South America. So yeah, but there's big future plans, and it's going to be purely about traveling. That is, if we don't kill each other. I mean, I don't know what the plan. I don't know what the future holds. This is what we're trying to. We're going to continue traveling as far as we can, as long as we can, because we can. Right?
That's exactly right.
All right, guys. Well, this concludes this video. And if you guys have any more questions, or you know, like to see something, if you guys would like to see a tour of this truck, just for now, before I sort of give you before, and then we can show you after when it's finished and accomplished. Our plan is not to get this truck finished now. We are going to travel. We're going to start hopefully by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. That's the plan. And as we're traveling, we're going to work on it, modify it the way we want it as we travel, because we're going to know then, as you know, if you're travelers, especially if you're campers or in a caravan, that you will sometimes change things the way you want them, or you modify things. We're yet to find something that needs to be modified after we did this one, but you know, this one is a little bit different. We have a lot of storage. We can easily run out of storage. We can easily run out of space if we're not smart about it. So it has a built-in generator, so it's going to give us 240 volt power, and I can use my power tools, and I can, you know,
Work on the truck.
work on it
really
and finish
anywhere.
it. Yeah, anywhere really. So
And we'll have the time to do it.
we'll have the time to do it. We have things to do, and we have videos to make. So much to do. Well, you know, if you guys want to follow us, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment if you would like to see something different. You know, if you have places that you want us to be visiting, and you're recommending a place, or if you have a suggestion, please make sure you do leave it in the comment below.